Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I have a couple of super easy and delicious dinners to share with you. We also celebrated Tucker's 9th birthday, so I made his cake and cupcakes and all of that good stuff. And we also went on a camping trip, so I thought I'd just bring you guys along. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let's get to it. Alright, so for the first dinner of the weekend, we made these fried pork chop sandwiches. These were so good. We've made schnitzel sandwiches before, and those were what my grandma used to make on my dad's side. And those are so good. And this is kind of similar, but with the toppings and everything is totally different. So we just have some really thin cut pork chops, and we just season those with some salt and pepper. And we're going to put some plastic wrap on these and pound them until they're super thin. Next up, we're just putting these in a bag with some pickle juice, an egg, and some of this chicken breading mixture. We found this at H-E-B. And we're just going to get this all mixed up, and then we'll get these frying in some hot oil. So pretty much anything we fry it on 350 until it's golden brown, and then we temp check it, of course, to make sure the meat is cooked through. And these were done the first time, but we like to double fry everything so that that outside coating gets extra crispy. To go with our sandwiches, we just threw some frozen fries in the air fryer. And we're making these with these everything sub rolls that we found at H-E-B. For a long time they didn't have sub rolls, and now they do again, and they were so soft and delicious and perfect. And we just have all of our toppings. We found this creamy honey chipotle mustard, and that was super good. We've got pickles, mayo, ketchup, lettuce, tomato, onions, cheese. Anything you want to put on this, it's gonna be delicious. These turned out super tender and super crunchy, but just to make it easier to eat on a sandwich, we cut them into slices. I have some mayo on mine on the bottom, and on top I put some pepper jack cheese, some lettuce, red onion, dill pickles, and some of that chipotle mustard. And this sandwich turned out so fantastic. We devoured these, and we wish we had made a little bit extra because some of us wanted them for lunch the next day, and there wasn't enough left for everybody. So every year I make the boys their birthday cakes, and this year Tucker wanted cupcakes, but I wanted to make a cake too, because I like making cakes. And at this point, I should have just stopped. I don't know if it was this butter recipe cake mix that I used, but first of all, they overflowed out of the pan, as you can see, so I had to kind of fix them. And then I had this brilliant idea that was not brilliant at all, to mix marshmallow cream in with my buttercream. There, I saved the cakes, sort of, but you'll see what happens. I wanted to mix the marshmallow with the buttercream to make the filling. And it sounded like a good idea. And it worked perfectly in the cupcakes. I just cut out a hole in the center and I filled that up with that marshmallow cream buttercream. So there was a little surprise in the middle when you bit into the cupcake. And this worked fine because I filled them up and then I put them in the fridge and it sort of hardened. And so this turned out just fine. Once I got all the filling in those, I'm just adding on some pretzel sticks to sort of act as little logs because I'm going to make these look like miniature campfires. So I just put one across the middle and then broke the other two in pieces so I could kind of stick them down in the filling. so I could make sure they stayed in there. And after they were in the fridge for a while, the filling in the middle hardened and they stayed just fine. This is where things went wrong. This stuff was way too sticky to spread. It was tearing up my cakes, and like I said, the cake may have been less durable because of the kind of cake it was. I never used that kind. I don't know. But I managed it. We got the layers on, and then I stuck it in the fridge thinking this was going to harden like normal icing in the middle and like it did in the cupcakes, and it did not. So when I started doing the outside frosting, it just started sliding around like the Leaning Tower of Pisa. Like all the layers were falling apart. I had to get Adam to go run to a Dollar General and get me some more cake mix, and I had to start completely over. But like I said, the cupcakes turned out fine. I mixed red, yellow, and orange icing in my piping bag and just made little flames on the top. And then I stuck in some toothpicks with marshmallows to make these look like little campfires with roasted marshmallows, and they turned out so cute, and Tucker absolutely loved them. What do you think?
Yes! Perfect!
You like them?
Ooh, yeah.
Don't hit them. They'll fall.
I love how you put the little marshmallows in.
I was so mad at this cake, I did not record any of it when I remade it, but we put those little pirouette cookies on the outside to look like logs. I used some cupcake decorating icing, and then all of these little, like the tent and the boat and all the things. Adam found all this on Amazon, and this turned out really cute, even though the first one gave me such a hard time. But this is Tucker's little 9th birthday camping cake. It turned out adorable, and I'm super proud of it, even though it was such a pain at first. 1, 2, 3.
Yes, perfect!
What do you think?
It. How'd you do the little deer?
They're chocolate
A little
edibles.
deer. They are not. Don't eat it.
There's little toys on it.
The only thing that's edible is the fire and all this.
And the logs.
So every year we do a little birthday surprise for the boys in the morning. At this point they know we're going to do it in the morning, but they're not allowed to see it till morning. So we got all of these camping decorations. We used blue balloons to make a sky, and we got all his presents out and made some homemade decorations with his name on it like I always do. And this turned out so cute, and I think he was super happy with it. Happy birthday. Come look from this side. What do you think? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Tucker. Happy birthday to you. Make a wish. All right, first present of the day. Just rip it open, dude. Turn it around.
What is it? A yo-yo.
Turn it around.
I want to try it. Sweet, the parachute people. That's cool.
Here, let me see them.
I don't know. I can't.
Something you said you wanted.
Yeah, it's a battery powered fan. I can. It's a box. It's a night light.
It's a reading light, and there's actually 2 in there, so you each get one. What's next?
What's next?
Okay, I see a gift bag. Sweet! Another Lego!
Kind of.
Monkey Palace.
What's the yellow part say?
Board game. Oh, a Lego board game.
That was pretty fun.
It's another Lego.
What
What's
is
it?
though?
Theme.
Oh, it lights up.
What's the theme of it?
Camping.
It's 3 in 1. You can build it different ways.
Sweet. Yeah. It's kind of yes. It's something. Light up cornhole. Whatever it's called.
That's what it's called.
Bean by toss.
Now we can take it camping. Where'd you go? Brother present. Ready, set, go. Both of you can go.
Moon too. What?
Dad's living out his childhood through you.
Angus got to the box. He's taller than
You got some big feet.
I'm taller here. A Minecraft turtle.
Oh, that's
It's a
cool.
blaster.
Super soaker.
Oh, the water gun too.
Oh, now it's broken.
It's a turtle squirter.
A frisbee. Oh wait, no.
No, it's
I don't know what these.
It's a
Cat.
catcher.
Cat.
Yeah.
You can take camping with you.
Yeah, that'll work.
What is that?
Oh,
Let me see.
Yeah, supposedly you can fill them up easy. Easy.
Since we were about to go camping and have hot dogs and all of those things, for his birthday, Tucker decided he wanted a nacho bar. We have nacho cheese, beans, and taco meat. We have all the toppings and tortilla chips and sour cream and salsas, some homemade, some store-bought, just all the things. And all of his cousins came over to eat and do cake, and he had a great time. Happy birthday, dear Tucker.
Cha-cha-cha.
Happy birthday to you.
Cha-cha-cha.
So after Tucker's birthday, we headed out to Busher State Park. This is in a town called Smithville, Texas. We had so much fun. Well, up until a point. You'll see. Anyway, we went just the 4 of us, and we set up our tent. And we ended up at this camping site that was super rocky. It was not what the pictures looked like at all, but we made do. And we just had a good time. When we go camping, we love to go check out all the trails and explore and see what all there is to do. There was this little amphitheater thing at this park, and it was really neat. And there was like a screen you could pull down. And we had brought our movie projector to play in our tent, and we joked that we should just set it up there, but obviously we didn't. But we went on lots of trails. Angus had a blast like he always does. We just love to explore everything and learn about places and just enjoy nature and spend time together. And yeah, it was a great camping trip. For the first dinner of the trip, of course we did hot dogs, and you have to do them over the fire, or you're not really camping, are you? So yeah, the boys enjoyed roasting their own hot dogs, and of course Angus enjoyed getting some too. I swear he won't even eat his regular food when we go camping, because he knows he's going to get some goodies, and he's exhausted from hiking and all of that, so he gets extra spoiled while we're camping. And we also made some marshmallows. Here was our little home away from home. This was a new tent we got, and it's so big, and yes, there's an AC right there. We're in Texas, guys. You cannot camp without an AC. The next morning, we made breakfast, and we headed out to another trail. This one was quite a bit longer, but we took like the half loop. There was a full loop, and then there was like a cut through that you could go to. So we cut through just because we knew the weather might get kind of icky. We didn't know exactly how icky it was going to get, but first we went on a few shorter trails, and those were really cool. And then we went on a longer one later, and you'll see what happens. So right here, this was really funny. We were about to cross this bridge, and a giant bird comes out from underneath. It was a huge vulture. Angus was like wanting to chase it. The boys were freaking out. We had to like walk by it. It was obviously guarding something. And then turns out some people came by and they're like, we came to see the vulture nest. And we were like, what? So we went to the end of the trail and it loops around. And when we came back, we finally saw it. This vulture had laid eggs under the bridge, in the creek, on the ground. Just 2 eggs sitting there. And she was guarding them, but you know, they're in the middle of a creek. And turns out it stormed later, so I kind of wonder what happened to those eggs when the creek got some water in it. This was the longer trail we went on, and at the beginning it has this really pretty overlook, like you can see for miles, and it was just such a pretty day. Angus was having a blast, as you can see, and we always love walking these trails. So we just went on a little hike, and while we were up there, about halfway through the trail, all of a sudden it got super windy and super cold, and we were like, oh no, something's about to happen. It didn't end up raining then, so it sprinkled a little bit, and we went to this dam to check it out, and I just thought this was so pretty, the way they made this. It was super neat, and obviously it's dry right now. And we went to a playground and took our lunch, and then we headed back to camp to make dinner. We just made some burgers, and then we got ready for the thunderstorm that was coming. So I didn't get any videos when it was super bad, but it stormed like crazy. Our tent was shaking around. I think lightning hit the lake that was next to us where that dam was, because it was the loudest thunder or lightning strike I've ever heard. Like, it was insane. I got some videos once it calmed down a little bit, and yeah, I'll post a picture here of what the radar looked like. It was awful. This was a crazy night, and our tent was leaking everywhere, so that was eventful. Luckily, it wasn't worse than it was, and so the next morning we just cleaned up our campsite and headed home, and on the way out we had to save a turtle. When we got home, nobody felt like cooking, so we made some of these frozen chicken fingers from Walmart. These are super good if you've never tried these. And we just bought 2 different kinds of, there's Adam's pretzels. Anyway, we bought 2 different kinds of Panda Express sauce so we could make 2 different kinds of chicken. And then we just made some edamame and some rice and some spring rolls on the side. And we had a super simple dinner, but it was so delicious. Anyway, thank you guys so much for spending the weekend with us. I hope you enjoyed going camping with us and all of the things. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit that like button down below. And if you're new, subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. And we'll see you guys in the next one.